Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of your second favorite podcast. Things look a little different this time around, huh?
Yeah.
I'm here with the usual suspects, Justin, Garrick, and Gabe. What's going on, gentlemen? How you doing today?
Good.
Your apartment looks different.
I know, bro. Yeah, so we remodeled the entire apartment for no reason whatsoever.
We bought all the soundproofing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just the front room. We put up a wall and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
All this
And you
money
can see
invested.
us now.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Hi.
So, what's
Oh,
up?
I forgot there
How
was
you
a
doing?
camera there.
No, I was
Yeah.
going to say...
I was like, who are you talking to?
We figured we'd go big or go home on the season finale of season 3.
Sure.
Sure, we'll go with season 3.
Oh, no, I've been saying season 3 on...
Yeah, I've been saying season 3 too, so I'm just like, this is season 3, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. So we're going to count down our top 10 albums of the past 10 years, which was a enormous undertaking. I think we planned this out like 6 months ago.
Something like that.
We planned this out 6 months ago and then did nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well,
Until
I was
last
like,
week.
because I mentioned it and they were stressing like, oh my god, that's so many albums. I'm like, listen, we'll do it in December at the end of the year and we'll just end off the season like that. And they're like, okay.
And then November, he was like, hey, so the list? And then we were like,
What list?
Yeah.
I mean, I still ended up with like 22 on my list.
you
I'm
seriously?
like, yeah, I have like 22.
22?
22.
Right now?
Yeah. Well, no, I narrowed it down to 10.
Bro.
I'm just saying I had 22 on my list to pick from.
We're on the
Serge,
clock
we have
here.
an hour.
We're on the clock. We're literally on the clock.
On the clock, yeah. Yeah, shouts out to Third World Podcasting Studios.
Yes,
so.
sir.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, shout out.
Thank you
We
so much.
appreciate
Appreciate
you.
it, man.
Thanks for having us.
So, shall we just dive right in?
Do it.
Yeah,
Who wants to go?
First?
Gibby,
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
hit me with it, son.
Should I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going to start.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
That's what I literally just
So-
said, but
There
hey.
it is.
I actually have them in ranking order, so I'm just going to start with 10.
Oh, you ranked him?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
my
I couldn't.
man.
I couldn't.
Yes.
At least someone puts in the work around here.
All right,
Hey,
dude.
man.
Damn.
Justin's face is like...
Fuck this
Hey,
shit.
Stressing
Justin,
over this for the
to camera,
longest
to
time.
camera.
Hi.
No, just,
Strawberry Death Machine.
So I say my number 10 was No Shame by Hobson. And me and Serge got into a tiny
had to talk about
little
this today.
disagreement about this.
They fist fought.
We did. Look at that album cover, though.
Damn.
Yeah, come on, man. That's such a good album cover.
That's
So-
a hard album cover.
I love this album just because I grew up with Hobson, and that's what
Fantastic
got me
album.
into underground rap. And then it was either between this one or Raw, which was the first album that I actually
Yeah.
listened to. This one had a whole like continuing story about his girlfriend in Australia who claimed that he beat her.
Oh.
So he was
Which wasn't
banned,
true.
Which wasn't true. So he
That's
was
right.
banned from Australia.
That's right.
And he couldn't see his kid for like the first like couple years.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right. I forgot that happened. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so he literally made a song who was like, "Hey, I love you. Your mom's a hoe." Anyway,
Dude, that song was so fucking
so
sad,
good, though.
But it's so
it's
good.
so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fucking love that album. That's my number 10. My next one would be One Day by Common Kings.
Oh, man. That's...
This one
Dude,
is just
that was a
I
deep
agree.
cut, bro. I was like, okay,
I agree.
okay.
yeah, my whole list is just a mishmash of different shit because I just love this fucking reggae, just vibing
Yeah.
music. I showed Garrick this back when he was having some troubles at the beginning of quarantine. It was just fucking.
The biggest of troubles.
It was just fucking.
I showed
great.
you that. Oh my god, I forgot his name. He's got a song called "Kingston Be Wise." But you know Revolution?
No.
Oh, dude,
You showed me.
I gotta put you on Revolution after this episode.
Mhm.
All right, for sure. But yeah, so I just found these guys because they made a song with Recognize or Mayday from Strange Music, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Then the next one I have is Acid Rap by Chance the Rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Great
Just-
album, by the way.
You
Fantastic.
just can't
album.
say anything wrong about this album. Just fucking Cocoa Butter Kisses all day and night. I could have that thing on repeat the entire day.
Well said, yeah.
Fucking great. Then I had the B.O.B. presents The Adventures of Bobby Ray.
Okay, listen, I wasn't gonna say anything. I thought, I low-key thought you were being a meme. I'm like, I'm just gonna throw it in there and see what happens, and just But here we are.
Here we are.
Look at the album cover.
Bro.
We are.
2011, Nothing on You.
I know.
Okay,
get
yeah.
it.
Listen,
And-
nothing on you hit different.
Yeah.
I like
No,
this.
no.
Re-listen to the album. The music is really good. The songs are great. And there's a song called Letters from Vietnam,
Yeah.
which is just fucking the deepest song. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
This-
care what anybody says. I'm calling him Bob. His name is Bob.
I call him
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob
Like
I'm not
Six
calling-
Lack.
I'm not calling you B.O.B.
Six Black.
Bro,
It's
we're done.
black. Okay, go ahead.
Six Lack, get out of my face.
Can I say that? I don't know. We'll see.
I can't say that.
Damn.
Next up is For Your Eyes Only. Oh no, ADHD by Joyner
Ooh.
Lucas.
Ooh.
Yes,
Yeah.
I fucked up on my list. This was such a good album because this was like 3 years in the making
Something like
after his phone number album,
that. Mhm.
which was fucking amazing. And then this had like
Logic?
this, the one with Logic,
No, I'm kidding. I know.
the
Damn.
one with whatever.
I got you. I know. I got you.
Good album. I just love it. It's great music, fucking vibe. Then I have my top 5, which I could have rearranged in any order because I just fucking love all these songs, love all these albums. I got For Your Eyes Only by J. Cole at number 5. Garrick, stop that.
It's on camera now.
God damn it. For Your Eyes Only is just a super deep and introspective and thoughtful fucking album.
Yeah.
The whole album is an album to his daughter,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
which I just thought was genius. It was so really good. The end of the album is just for whom the bell tolls,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I know that there was that period where J. Cole was like, not underground, but he kind of he wasn't a mainstream rapper, and then he was, and everyone was like, oh, he's
Then he
really
was-
good.
I
He's
was
like,
gonna
nah,
say,
Ben good, bro.
Then everyone was in it.
Yeah, exactly.
After that, I have Tickets to My Downfall by MGK.
That one surprised me, but at the same time, it didn't surprise me.
It's good.
I've been
Not a decade for me, but it's good.
I've been just playing it on repeat
Mhm.
because I've never heard MGK sound like this.
It's also
he's
a
never
vibe,
sounded
though.
like that, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, this is
You've never
really
heard him.
good.
You never heard him sound bad before.
Oh.
I never heard him have emotion in his voice.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, okay, dude. All right.
Damn.
Okay.
It's just like
I'll talk to you afterward.
Damn. Sorry,
I
Dad.
just really liked his emotion in
Yeah.
all of the songs,
Yeah.
and it was just fucking amazing. Like
Yeah.
he's just a great artist that I never realized until right now. Like until this album came out a couple months ago.
Yeah, I get it.
You heard Lace Up, didn't you?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Lace Up was
The
good.
classics
Okay,
and
yeah,
everything.
classics.
His,
It has
Yeah.
his
to be,
classics.
See My Tears, Wild Boy.
Wild
obviously.
Boy.
Exactly.
All 7 remixes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like 87 remixes of that
Yeah.
damn song.
Next up is Lost Boy by Corday.
Damn it.
And
Oh,
I just
okay.
put Garrick onto this.
Dude,
and
I
And
forgot,
it's already on my albums
I
of the
forgot
decade.
to tell you. I was at work like a week and a half ago, and I listened to this album, and I'm like, oh, Corday's really good.
Really good.
Dude.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so you put me on, so thank
Yeah,
you for
exactly.
Do you remember last Thanksgiving? I showed you guys this
Yes.
You
album.
really?
I
What did
showed.
you
Yeah,
play?
and
I
was like,
played
yeah,
Thanksgiving.
Oh, you did.
On during our Friendsgiving last
Mhm.
year, and you guys were like, "Yeah, this is okay. This is chill."
I know.
and
I
I'm
was
just
like,
like,
yeah, whatever.
"Motherfuckers."
Yeah.
Wait.
I do remember that.
Sorry. Okay. Our bad. It took me a year to get there. Oh.
Oh, now you know.
Okay, with the quickness.
Now you know.
Oh shit,
bitch.
Doesn't feel good, huh?
No.
David De La Ghetto, real quick. Sorry, Timothy De La Ghetto. Haha.
Okay.
My number 2 is Book of Ryan by Royce da 5'9".
Great album.
Book of Ryan is just another super introspective and great album, and this is where I just found Royce da 5'9"
Yeah.
because I found him from Bad Meets Evil,
Okay.
Shouts
the
out.
one with Eminem.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say that's
fucking
fair.
great, like just out of the blue.
Mhm.
But I just looked him up because I was like, Bad Meets Evil's cool. Who's this other guy?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, he's fucking
Bro, wasn't
He's
Bruno Mars on that
such
too?
an
What?
the
Oh,
Bad
yeah.
Meets Evil. Yeah,
Lighters.
Lighters. Yeah. Dude, honestly, man, Royce is such an underrated MC.
Yeah.
He
He's
is.
so like because I knew him from Slaughterhouse before, I saw Bad Meets Evil first, then Slaughterhouse, and then I found his solo stuff. So yeah, Royce is so good, man,
Mhm.
so good.
And then I got what?
I said understandable.
Understandable. I got my number 1 at Something Else by Tech 9.
Okay.
This was the first album that I bought.
Oh wow.
Really?
Like on
Like
Like
ever?
purchase,
Yeah.
purchase.
like
yeah.
the first album that I actively wanted to buy.
Okay.
Like I would just have money and I'd go like buy CDs and shit because I never
Mhm.
really listened to music
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I would just
Yeah.
LimeWire
Dude.
like whatever I could find I would
and
get.
get all the viruses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had one computer just for viruses that my whole family used just for
Just for-
LimeWire.
Just for
Viruses.
viruses?
Just for LimeWire, which
crazy.
was only for viruses.
Didn't realize you guys were balling like that. I have a virus
Bro.
computer.
Yeah.
I have a virus
This
computer.
is my virus computer.
Plug in your phone at your own risk.
Damn.
So yeah,
How bad do you want your music?
no shit.
this album has my favorite song, "Fragile." Like that is my
Oh.
favorite song ever.
Forgot
Oh,
about
shit.
that song.
Yeah, I fucking love that song.
Mhm.
Like back when
Understandable.
Kendrick was still like growing,
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
fucking amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But a wee lad.
A wee
you
child.
go.
That is my list.
Solid, man.
Very nice.
Very
Thank you,
nice.
thank you.
Very nice.
All right.
Also, props for putting Tech at the very top.
I had
Tech
to.
is so good, man.
He releases so many albums, but just
You know, people are like, "Oh, he went mainstream."
no, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He never did.
He was like, "Here's my label."
Yeah, seriously.
Hold my label.
there
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right.
All right,
Who's
me.
next?
Yeah.
All right, I
go
guess
for
I'll go. This isn't in any order because I don't care.
Are you going from top down or?
I'm gonna go from bottom up, actually.
Yeah, I've been doing bottom up too.
Yeah, bottom
so
up,
Bottom
for
up.
sure.
First
No
one.
order,
that
but bottom up. You know.
First one that I have is Vessels by 21 Pilot. It just hit, man. It was
I
just
get
a
it.
great
Blurry,
album.
Blurry Face almost was on mine.
Really?
Yeah, because
Close.
because in my opinion, personally, 21 Pilots changed the way that pop music was written.
Very much so.
Like
yeah.
they changed like
Mhm.
modern. I guess like what would you call it? Like indie pop.
Something
I guess
like that. yeah.
indie pop is what you call it.
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, whatever their niche
Yeah,
is.
but like
basically.
literally like Vessel was like number like 13.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it
I
was
get
like
it.
that. I mean, that close.
House of Gold just has a special place in my heart. It just hits
Oh, it's
different.
such
That
a
and
good
Trees. It just when we saw them live, like
Yeah.
when Serge and I saw them live, however long ago that was.
Migraine, ode to sleep.
Yeah, it was just that was one of the best concerts I've ever been to, and ever since then I'm just kind of like, you know what,
Dude,
let me
when
actually
we
listen
saw
to
them, they played Car Radio. I
Yeah,
had chills.
dude, it was
Chills. Ugh.
yeah, they're fantastic. Next one is going to be Run Home Slow. I'm sorry, by the Teskey Brothers. I found this on Twitter. This guy, the singer, posted or got retweeted by like it was like Vice or something like
Yeah.
that. He did something where it was just a mic from the ceiling, and he was singing the song Rain.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see that.
And as soon as it's just the chorus of Rain, and it's just a super sad song, and it's like, is it rain or am I just crying, basically? And it's like, I was like, oh yeah, me too. And I was like, let me listen to this, and his voice just was like super sultry, and it just the way that he sings and the lyrics and the content of this entire album. Like, there's a song called San Francisco about him wanting to go home to his wife in San Francisco, even though they're from Australia. Don't get it.
For sure.
Listen, listen, it's art rock. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, exactly. it's just beautiful. He has a
Music is
great
subjective.
voice. The music, even like just the tones of everything. The guitars sound amazing. Sometimes there's horns and everything. Everything about this album is just really like nice. It puts me to either a good or a really sad headspace depending on what I want to do. The next one is going to be Beer Bongs and Bentley by Post Malone, because
Let's
of
go.
course Post Malone. Gotta love him. Zach and Codeine, probably my favorite song, has my favorite lyrics. One of my favorite lyrics ever. It's just
Beautiful boobies?
please leave me alone.
Oh,
It's literally one of the lyrics is just
To the
please
point.
just leave me alone.
we were
I'm
talking
like,
about
me
this
too.
the other day, and
Mhm.
he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna say Beer Bongs Billy is my favorite album because
Beautiful
boobies."
boobies. I
For
was
sure.
so
And I was
close
like, all right,
of buying that
understandable.
shirt. Like, it was just like, I saw he put out just a lime green work shirt, and it said beautiful boobies on it, and I was like,
they had a crop top too.
they did, and I was like, tell me not to.
You should have got the crop
I
top.
probably should have got the crop top. Damn it.
I was honestly shocked you didn't put Hollywood is Bleeding because you bumped that when it
I
came
bumped
out.
a lot of it, but I stopped listening to it. I always go back to Beer Bongs and Bentley.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
the
difference.
same way because Hollywood is Bleeding
good.
and Stoney are like amazing
Yeah.
records, but this
I always go back to this.
this just hits different.
I don't skip a song on this album. There's not a single song on this. Even the interludes, like Jonestown and stuff like that, like I don't even skip those.
Because
Like,
you're
it's-
good.
Yeah, exactly. The next one I have is Circles by Mac Miller. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, the boy.
That one hit different when he passed away. This album came out after, and it he meant a lot, and everything about this album is great because it's just like, man, this is him after he passed. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's
Yeah.
not everything exactly, it's just this is the last like hurrah for him and
Yeah.
for me, and I can't not put this on my list.
Yeah.
Like, he just man. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Anyways, the next one.
We were talking about a little bit of debate about releasing posthumous
Yeah,
albums.
yeah, that was a little iffy,
But
but
I think that this one was it was done well.
he almost had to. He was
Yeah.
basically done with the album, and he was just
Yeah.
kind of like pretty, like, it was like post production stuff that they were
exactly.
doing. So I was like okay with it, but man, it just kind of hit different.
Mhm.
The next one I have is The Fall of Hobo Johnson. God, this album has helped me a lot through just everything in general. It's just a good, like, really big balance of like happy, fun songs and like just sad, depressing stuff. Like, there's a song called Sorry My Dear where basically he just talks about killing himself in a bunch of different ways. That
Understandable.
sounds really fucked up, but it just feels different because like he puts so much
It's
emotion.
not as morbid as it
yeah,
sounds.
it's
trust me.
not. Like, it makes sense in the
It
context.
is, but like,
but no, completely. I mean, he talks about smoking arsenic.
nice
like, I
album,
get it.
nice
yeah.
album cover too.
I mean, that was last night.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Like, it's
Wait.
Him or Hobo Johnson?
Yes.
Wait.
both.
Just,
Yeah. The next
I'm
one
not
I have.
making rent.
Damn. Yeah, you're not.
Oh,
The next one I have is a Common Courtesy by A Day to Remember. This was my high school jam. I never stopped listening to this album. I still listen to this album. My senior quote is from this album, even though we didn't get senior quotes.
Is it really?
It's in the hardest times you grow the most. God, is that fucking relevant?
I never knew that.
My senior quote was from this band. Yeah. It's in the heart. It's from I Remember. I listened to that, and ever since I've listened to it, I was like, that's always gonna be something for me.
Okay.
Yeah. That album just be hitting different, man. It feels good. It reminds me of better times to an extent. You know what I'm saying? And
were they really?
Yeah. No. Yeah. When I was happy and not stressed about rent.
Fair.
But yeah, it brings me back to the good old days of high school. The next one I have if there was ever
painful laugh.
Yeah.
You forced that so
bad.
Yeah.
Face.
I'm not happy.
Like.
The next one I have is if there was gonna be a number one, it'd have to be this band just because it is. It's gonna be Mothership by Dance Gavin Dance. They're my favorite band.
I was surprised you didn't put Instant Gratification up there.
Yes, but no. Like this album was the first. This is what got me into Dance Gavin Dance. This entire album. So that's why it's on my albums of the decade. Mm-hmm. Instant Gratification's great. I just skip like Shark Dad. I skip a bunch of songs.
Skip Shark
I
Dad?
know. It's not my thing. I don't know.
Bruh.
I can't fuck with it. But I can't skip a damn song on this. Frozen 1. God, has that been more relevant in my life in the past fucking 6 months than ever? But it's just
Man of the Year.
Yeah, Man of the Year's. God damn. Every song on that, yeah, man.
He starts crying.
I do. Almost.
If you know.
Fucking bitch. Fucking hate it here. Next one is gonna be the curveball that fucked with Surge, but God, I don't know why.
Oh my God.
I can't get over this album. 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars.
So weird.
Dude, he sent it and I was like,
You
what?
never talk about Bruno Mars.
I never talk about it.
He does though.
I don't.
He does.
I don't move when I listen. This sounds weird. I don't move when I listen. Like I'd like jam when I listen to music. I put this album on and I dance. I'm so fucking white. I'm so fucking white.
We know.
I cannot tell you. You've been to his old house, remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember the speaker he has in the kitchen?
Yeah, the one in the corner.
So we'll be in the kitchen just vibing. He'll be like making food and he'll put on this album and be like,
I'll put perm. I put perm on one day and was doing dishes, and my mom walked in and gave me the look of like, who is this person that is inhabiting my son right now? And I was looking at her and I was like, what's up then? And just danced. Like literally danced. My mom was like, you're too white for that. And I go,
dude, when he found this album,
that was all I played. That was all I played. I can't.
Remember when we went to the beach and we just played 24 Karat Gold? At fucking midnight at the beach, and Garrick's just like 24 Karat.
Literally losing my mind walking home.
I remember getting the Snapchat for that.
Yeah, exactly. That was a great time. But yeah, that was
so white.
Yeah, even though I was
pasty ass legs,
wearing a fucking polo with fucking my beanie all down and stuff like that. Bro. Oh man, good times. But yeah, the next one is gonna be The Lost Boy by Corday. I got you, Gabe.
It's a good album.
I literally cannot like express how much this album is fucking awesome in every single way. This album is not meant for me at all, but good God, do I feel it. Like everything about I'm the antithesis of this goddamn album.
We had a 45-minute conversation about this album when I heard it. I was like, dude.
Yeah, and I was like, well, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's I can't, like, R&P, I literally cannot stop playing that song. It's so goddamn good. It just makes me feel good.
That's the one with Anderson .Paak, right?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
It makes me feel good. I mean, the one with Chance the Rapper.
Listen to the hook.
Blessings.
Thank you. Is fucking amazing. The message that he provokes in this album, just God, it feels empowering. It feels good. I mean, he's so young, and to have this level of like forethought, and to be like, yes, I am young, but this is my message, and you are going to hear it. God, it's so like, it's inspiring. It's so cool. Yeah, because he's mature for how young he is, and he's like, yeah, I'm young, but here, listen to this shit, and you're gonna hear it, and it's gonna be something cool. And it's like, and everyone's like, yep. Yeah. The Grammys were like, maybe, and he was like, And then the last one is gonna be False Idol by Veil Maya. God, that's just
this one.
We listened to it on the way to Vegas. We listened to the entire album.
Listened to the entire album front to back, dude.
It was good. It's amazing.
You like it too?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That was the first time that you listened to the album, right?
That was the first time he's listened to Veil ever.
The first time I listened to most of the music you guys show me.
Yeah, it's fair.
That was on the way to
Vegas. It's kind of funny because the song we played right before that was Subject Zero.
Yeah.
And it was just like...
And I almost crashed my car.
I played that song. Garrick's like, I will roll my truck right now.
I will kill us
Still
all.
mad they didn't play that live.
When they played, I was like, everyone said they're going to play it. It was on the set list for the other shows.
They were
supposed to, and they did it, and I was like, I'm going to hurt someone. Going to be angry. But yeah, I mean, Double Speak.
Really frustrating.
Double Speak, amazing.
Tyrant.
Tyrant, yeah. Spoopy Core.
That was Fracture.
Fracture, yeah, exactly. Lull. I mean, the just the sheer intro of Lull into Fracture. Oh my god, dude! It's just as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, this album's gonna be good. And then I finished the album and was like, oh no, I like everything. Manichi, I can't like that. Lucas's voice is amazing.
What was the Mikasa on this album? What was it called?
For me, it was Citadel. Oh, sorry.
No.
Manichi.
It was like Overthrow.
Yes.
That song is such a bop.
Dude, I can't get that. I can't skip any song on that album. I forget I'm listening to the album sometimes, and I'll be like, oh man, I hope there's like 2 or 3 more songs left, and it's like, hey, this is the end of the album, dickhead. Play it again, and I'm like, okay. Like I will. Like I'll just keep this album on repeat when I'm at work and stuff. But
Electric Love.
No, dude. Yo, honorable
we
mention.
Can't talk about him anymore.
Honorable mention. Okay. But yeah, that's all I got. What about you, Justin?
Cool. I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top.
Top to the bottom.
Never mind.
Thank you.
All right.
Drop.
First on my list.
Justin's like, just me? All right, cool.
This isn't in any particular order, but I have my favorite for the last. You already know what it is, but so first up is Dimly Lit by From Indian Lakes.
I'll give you that.
Great album.
It's like this just came out last year.
Yeah.
And it was one of my favorites from that year. And it just kind of like just like showed me how just one dude can write just a masterpiece, because it's just one dude who's writing it, performs everything. I think he plays everything too.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Does he hit like loops and stuff?
He's just
like
dude, he's so good. But it's a really good album. I wish you'd like it more.
I know,
but I get
it's
it.
Good, but it's not great.
It's
very niche.
Yeah,
it's very niche.
Yeah.
You have to be in like a vibe. I like super melancholy. like pop indie.
I think I should listen to it
like
now,
that.
especially with everything. Like I might have to give this album another listen.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste.
I was too
but,
happy
like,
when I listened to this the first
Yeah,
time.
there you go.
Life is going too well.
Understandable.
Next up is Magma by Gojira.
This one surprised me.
Yeah,
it surprised me, but I was like, okay.
I can't complain.
I was
Gojira.
gonna put. I don't want to butcher the pronunciation.
L'Enfant Sauvage.
L'Enfant Sauvage.
Yes.
But I feel like there are more. I didn't skip any tracks on this album. It's just solid all the way through.
What do you skip on L'Enfant Sauvage?
Ooh.
I'd have to pull it up, but like
he goes all of it. Why?
What was the one? The one after the X.
Liquid Fire.
Yeah, not a fan. And then the one after that, just like the filler track.
That's the healer. Something
Yeah,
the healer?
or something healer.
It goes into Planned Obsolescence. Yeah.
Yeah. That hits, but like great record, great mix of just like crushing like heaviness.
Also great mix.
Heaviness.
One of the best sounding albums I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Oh,
and there's
my
like
God.
it's super melodic too, so it's just like a great mix of everything. Next one is One of Us is the Killer by Dillinger Escape Plan.
This one didn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but I'm like, really? I'm like, and I listened to it, I'm like, yeah.
It's like one of the best like mathcore albums like
it's the best
written. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like
I don't want to like step
it.
out on a
But you did.
limb, but I did. Yeah, it's the best.
come at me,
you
keyboard
somersaulted on it.
warriors.
Yeah.
Come at me, nerds. This album's the best one ever.
Prancer is the song that got me into them.
Okay.
It's just psychotic. I feel like that's the like the mathcore song that everyone should listen to get into mathcore.
He showed me Prancer, and at first like the da 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 da. I was like, what's happening? I thought something was wrong. Like I was like, is
Dude,
this
these
like,
guys suck. Guys don't even know how to play in time anymore. The fuck?
Yeah, but
these guys suck so awesomely. Like
kind of the same as
us.
Magma. It's like a perfect blend of like melodicness and just complete chaos, which is what they do best, I think. It's just a great album if you're trying to get into like mathcore stuff like that. Check this out.
Do you think there's any truth to the thing where like they just roll dice and whatever numbers come up as a time signature?
I really hope that that's true, because that would be amazing.
There's a rumor that they roll dice to determine the time signature for a certain section, and they just like, okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's
hard.
Awesome.
Next,
hate that. I love that. Next one is Holy Fire by Foals. Probably my favorite indie record of all time.
That album is
I was
nice.
like, yes, I need to listen to this. I don't know what it is, but I need it.
It's a lot. Yeah, I think you'd like this a lot more.
Yeah.
It's a lot more like upbeat with like more like kind of somber
I'm happy
parts
now,
in
that's great.
between.
That was
But
a
like,
great album cover.
it's just a great album. Like these guys influenced my
I'm on a
writing
horse.
so much. Like they influenced my writing like a lot.
That's
Yeah.
an
It's
NF.
just like super, like real instrument heavy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they have like synths like here and there, which like I love synth music, but I love it when like the guitar is the driving
yeah.
instrument that creates all the melodies and
Yeah.
uh,
And
the
synth is
lines.
like the accent.
Yeah,
Shredded
definitely.
and MF Hans, bro.
Yeah, that like a bunch of these. It doesn't really matter to me, but like a bunch of them were on the radio.
Okay.
Would it really?
Yeah,
Not good.
like Inhaler, Your Number.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
really
I remember
just
this.
Great overall, just great indie record.
Yeah.
I get it.
Next one is Salad Days by Mac DeMarco. Dude,
That's the boy.
that's my homie. Not really. I wish he was, but like,
I was like, dead ass? You're like,
yeah.
Mac, please come on the podcast. You would love to
That'll
have
be
you.
We're manifesting this right now.
We're manifesting Mac DeMarco on Starboard Deathmachine
For no
podcast.
goddamn
For
reason.
no reason whatsoever.
We're not even going to talk about music.
Yeah. We're just going to stare at you like this the whole time.
I forgot I had cameras. I'm like, who are you staring at?
Like, where are we? Yeah, Salad Days is a great, just like easy listening record.
Mhm.
It's just like dad rock at its finest. I
Mhm.
call it dad rock.
It is.
But
But it's a good kind of dead rock.
yeah, the first song I heard off of it was Let Her Go. That song is still like, it's probably one of my favorite like indie, like easy listening tracks to listen to. It's just like, I like listening to stuff that makes me feel like I'm like on a resort somewhere.
Do you like the Growlers?
Yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of their discography, but I like select songs here and there,
Okay, yeah.
like Chinese Fountain.
I was
and,
gonna say you should give
City
Chinese Fountain
Club.
another listen. Like,
Yeah.
the album is just really good.
Yeah, definitely. Next one, I have a lot of indie stuff.
No, I figured.
Next one
We don't
is
listen to
by.
metal,
I know, right? Next one is by Bon Iver, and the album is called 22
This one
a Million.
surprised me too.
I love Bon Iver.
There's this album is not like anything that they've done before.
Perth?
Perth. I can play Perth, I think, on guitar.
I can play it on drums.
Hey, cover.
Good to
Dude,
know.
there was one time
Um,
we played a show and our set
Mm.
ended super early. So the guy was like, "Does someone want to go up?" He's like, "I know a song," and he played. Perth.
That was the only
Oh,
song I knew.
sick.
That was the
On
only
drums.
song I knew. We played it in drumline. Don't know why. Yeah, I love that
Awesome.
song. Love
It's
Bon
such,
Iver.
they're a great band.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had this out.
This album is super experimental for
Yeah.
them.
Super
It's
trippy.
just like, yeah, it's like super trippy. There's a lot of like, just like, it's like genre wise, it's all over the place. Like there's
Okay.
like gospel in it. There's like I don't even know. There's just like so much. There's like
Send me this.
like industrial, like experimental stuff, like
Yeah.
all over the place. It's really good.
For sure, send me this.
He showed me this one time and like he's like, just listen. I'm like, okay. I was like,
You have to like really like just like sit down and just like pay attention to
I
it.
see what
Yeah.
There's just like so much going on,
Got it.
and they have like 13 people in the band.
yeah.
so there's,
I
that
listened
helps
to it while I was
Whole
working,
squad.
and I listened to it again after work, and I was like, I missed so much the first listen.
Yeah.
There's so much happening.
There's so much happening.
Good
Next
shit.
one was released this year. It's The Slow Rush by Tame Impala.
Great album.
It's probably my favorite album by them.
Okay.
Like
Really?
like Over Currents. Like this has no skips.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know like Currents was like the one that like made him pop off. Actually, the Lonerism was the one that made him pop off.
Well, the one I found on Currents.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But like this one is just like the perfect like blend of just like funk, like disco, psychedelic rock, anything that you can just throw at the board.
Also, one of the sickest guitar tones ever.
Yeah.
Dude, for real. Like just like there's so many bops in there. Breathe Deeper is probably like my favorite song on there.
Yeah.
There's just so many more. But yeah, no skips. So I had to throw this one on the list. They're also like becoming one of my favorite indie bands, Tame Impala. They're just like great at what they do.
I thought they were already.
They're like one. I think Foals has that top spot for me,
Mm.
but they're like right behind because
Yeah.
they just put out so many bangers. It's
I
one
can't wait
one
for-
dude too. Again,
Yeah,
Really?
one guy.
Are you
One dude.
serious?
yeah,
Mhm.
one dude
Oh,
just does
fuck
all
me.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I cannot wait for concerts to come back because we're just gonna go to indie concerts and cry.
Yeah, for real.
It's like I'm sad too.
Hold on. Asterisk.
We.
Yeah,
We're going to indie
yeah,
concerts
y'all
and
are
cry. My
invited too.
fault, Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Dog, I like crying.
Dude,
We're all
I'm
sad.
depressed.
I'm sad.
Damn. We're not kidding.
All right, next one is
Ha ha ha.
Forever by Code Orange.
I get it.
They're like one of my favorite like heavy bands now.
Yeah.
Let's
like,
go.
of all time. Like they're just like
Welcome to the club, son.
yeah. This one it was between this one and Underneath. and I chose this one because this is like their defining album.
I was gonna say this is one that started the whole.
This
revolution.
started the path on just like whatever we're gonna do whatever we want and do it like better than anyone else. It's like they're like a perfect blend of like hooks and just like unrelenting like weird, I guess hardcore. It's hardcore. That's a weird thing is that it's a hardcore record, but it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because there's like metal, there's metalcore, there's hardcore, there's industrial. It's like it's all over the place.
It's all over the place. But I love it, and they're great. And I was gonna see them live, but then the pandemic happened.
And then literally the week before the show.
It's such a bummer.
That's right.
With Jesus Peace.
I was going to Dance Gavin
Jesus
Dance.
Peace, Year of the Knife, Machine Girl, and
oh god,
people would have died.
Somebody and I think Show Me the Body or no?
Yeah.
Was Show Me the Body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People would have gotten impaled. It would have been great.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The last time we saw them with Show Me the Body, they played a banjo breakdown. Somebody got their chin checked.
Oh yeah.
So hard.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking.
Yeah, great band. Code Orange. I have 2 left. Next one is Time and Space by Turnstile.
Okay. Oh, you
had to flex real quick.
Had to flex the shirt. This shirt's so sick. Like, not trying to like.
No, that shirt does go hard.
But like, yeah.
Just like yes.
They have great merch. I love that they have
really good merch.
like 80s like retro modern.
Yeah,
I do need to get some
that
Turnstile
stuff.
merch.
You do need to get some
Turnstile merch.
Yeah, do it, man.
Tag yourself. I'm the dude upside down.
Dude, for
shouts out my boy Freaky Franz, man.
Dude, he's
actually no. I'm definitely the guy on the bottom about to get hit.
You're the disco ball.
Yeah.
I am the pyramids.
Yeah.
I am the table. If you get that reference, you're a G.
I don't know.
Not a G. Sorry,
it was between this and
we knew that
Nonstop
already.
Feeling, and I feel like they just kind of came into their own like sound with this record. It's just like it's like I don't even know what it's a really good hardcore record with like it's super 90s influenced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very Youth Crew.
It's very dancey, which is weird too.
Yes.
There's so much tambourine. Just it's
Dude,
so awesome.
Anytime that I hear Moon, I just have to blast it.
Yeah,
just
for
because
real.
like Franz, that's the first time I ever heard Franz sing like that. I'm just like, dude, such a pop.
They're all amazing. Like seeing them live. Have you seen them live?
No.
You weren't there at the Every Time I Die show.
He wasn't. It was just us.
Yeah.
You got it.
I know.
It's nuts seeing them live. It's crazy. Yeah.
Take Young Gibson.
We have to take you to a hardcore show. It's gonna be great.
Is that the one
I
where
wanna take-
Surge
I wanna
Flip
take
kicks
him-
people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Well,
no.
all of them
Okay.
are, but like,
Well,
I want to take him to an Angel Dust show.
oh no! Don't do that to him.
no, they're not that crazy.
So
anymore.
much fun.
Bro, I don't even
No.
It's all
smoke
like
weed.
They're like
Leave Angel Dust out of this.
stupid.
No, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go to a hardcore show and do PCP and just see what happens. Okay?
Angel Dust is like Diet like Third Eye Blind now.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I went like when they play their
Okay.
old stuff
They're good, though.
like
They're really good.
Yeah.
Stepping Stone and
I
Toxic
wanna be
Blue-
a stepping
Oh
stone.
yeah. That's right.
Stone. That's my favorite part. Stone.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Okay, and then my last one, my favorite album of the
To
decade
no surprise.
by my favorite band, Diamond Eyes by Deftones.
Yeah, I get it.
They're my favorite band. This is the album that got me into them. So it's like
Understandable.
I had to do it to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There are like no skips on this record. This might be like my favorite album written by them.
Really.
Yeah, Sam. This is my favorite album ever written by any band. Period.
Yeah.
I will defend this album to the day that I die. Like anybody that talks smack on Diamond Eyes can get these hands.
Anyone that talks smack on Deftones.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
I guess,
catch
dude,
these hands.
I have what was it? It was I was like looking on like YouTube comments or something like that, like on one of their videos.
I can't with
It
Deftones.
gets me like
I
this
can't
doesn't
look at-
happen.
I can't look at Deftones comments.
It doesn't
I can't.
happen with any other band. It makes me mad. I'm like it was just
Yeah.
it just sucks. But
You just punch someone through the keyboard. They're just like
yeah, just a great band, great record.
Yeah.
Just come through the screen like Ring style.
Yeah, yeah. It
smack
sucks
their head
because
on their own
I had
keyboard
like
and leave.
I had so many other like picks that I wanted to put in this, but they were all like older than a decade.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, hey, 5 years will do past 25 years.
Ooh, there we go.
My dumbass was like, Linkin Park.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
This man was like, yeah, Highway 3, number 1. I'm like, came out 2000,
He's like,
bro.
Master of Puppets by
Yeah,
Metallica.
bro.
I'm like,
just in the group chat, he was like, damn, you really forgot what decade meant.
I was like, dude, no, 2001. Then I was like, I'm fucking so stupid.
damn, this
right
guy
now.
forgot what time was.
Favorite album of the decade?
Just
Fucking
fucking-
Thriller by Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah,
Let's go.
just fucking- Time
Yeah, for real.
could never be me. I don't know.
Could never be me.
Just for looks. That's it.
Search. All you.
Here we go.
Cool. All right. So
It's like number
there's
20.
no. I have my top 10 list, but there's 3 albums I have to mention just for the sake of me having to mention them. The first one is Happiness and Self-Destruction by The Plot in You, because this album hit me at a really good time or a bad time when I just needed to hear it. It was a great record, and it's just very personal to me. Landon Tours as a writer, he's a goat. His lyrics,
He's crazy.
he
as a writer.
he wrote this entire album, like guitar, drums, bass, everything, vocals himself.
Damn.
Dispose was the most recent record. That was the first album he actually included the band.
Mhm.
Everything before that, like from the very beginning of Plot to this, he wrote everything himself.
Damn.
Yeah. And then the next one is Lost Forever, Lost Together by Architects, because this album changed the way that I looked at writing music. Just like when it came to like chord structures, tuning, like everything. This album just changed my whole perspective on everything. And then the last album before we get to the list is Long Live by The Chariot,
Okay.
Mm.
because this was one of the very first albums that really like, yeah.
Me too.
No, seriously.
That's Chariot. That's the
No,
I got to see one of their last shows ever, and it was like this album showed me that there was really no boundary to what you could do in hardcore
Yeah.
or metalcore. Like
Whatever they were doing.
they did everything. Like the first time I heard David De La Hoz,
Dude.
that like whole like part with Listener, the dude from Listener at the very beginning,
Just
like
the spoken
the
word.
spoken word. I was like, dude, and then that breakdown at the very end, I wanted to put my fist through a glass door.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, just
would
that
do
whole
it.
album. I know, yeah. All right, number 10, Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I put this on here was because like I'm not really super big into hip hop. However, I'm a huge fan of West Coast hip hop, especially LA hip hop.
Mhm. Gotta
But
represent, bro.
gotta represent, but also the storytelling and just I love the fact that he has that mentality of like, you know, from the gutter to the penthouse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, you know, just the stories he tells about the people he grew up with, like his time in the streets, like just being who he was, what he was about, and he was like, listen, man, this is me. If you don't like it, oh well, this is
Yeah.
me. You know, I'm making more money than you anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Felt.
And it's just like he's so honest and so real. I just can't hate. Number 9,
Gabe starts crying.
There Is a Hell.
Hustle and
Believe me,
motivate.
I've seen it. There Is a Heaven. Let's Keep It a Secret by Bring Me the Horizon. This was the first record by them I ever heard.
Damn. All right.
I heard Crucify Me, and that was like one of the very first metalcore songs I ever heard ever. And this album, in my opinion, is their most well-written album because they were transitioning out of the deathcore stuff into the more like synths and singy stuff, and like there's like acoustic parts because you know you have like everything from you know like Alligator Blood to Crucify Me to like just the whole album, the way that it's written and the way that they decided to structure their music, it just like it's such a good record. Like
Yeah.
I actually it was between this or Suicide Season, but I was like, this one is just so much more impactful, and there's so much more weight to the words that he says. Like, especially now, like looking back on what he was going through at the
I
time,
was gonna say.
I'm like, dude,
hindsight.
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
That poor man.
Number 8. This one almost didn't make it because I played it so much. Listen, I'm like, how could I not put this on here? I listen to this album like literally twice a week. Sundowning by Sleep Token.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn. God damn it.
Because when Justin showed me this album, I had no expectation. I thought it was going to be an indie album.
Oh,
and
really?
then because I heard the very beginning and I was like, oh man, this guy's amazing voice. It
Mm-hmm.
could be kind of indie, and then I listened to The Offering and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
the
like,
beat went
dude,
off.
Yeah, like you know, Take Aim, Say That You Will. Like to this day, Bloodsport is one of the most powerful songs I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
That
was-
song
yeah.
hits so different, dude.
I was super reserved first listening to this, and now that I was depressed, this whole album.
You
was
understood?
Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Once I
Dude,
flipped that switch, I was like, I understand now.
I literally cannot express enough how much I love this band now.
Mm-hmm.
I literally can't because
Yeah.
Are we willing to fly to London to go see them?
Of
Yeah,
course.
Yes.
Right
of
now.
course, yeah, like
If they'll have us, which they probably won't. But
yeah, well,
I get it.
but
Yeah.
still, like sleep, just like Sundowning is just again, it's like one of those albums that redefined what it meant to be in a certain genre, and then it made me remind me, like, genres are stupid. Just write what you want to write and do
real.
what you want to do. Like,
don't confine yourself.
Genres
Exactly.
are stupid.
Genres are stupid, right?
Stupid.
Fuck music.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, do what you want, bro.
Music's stupid.
You gotta realize that,
It's literally a music podcast.
like,
We just quit.
Me and Justin have this in common. We love like bands that don't write music in the genre that they're supposed to be in.
Yeah.
And they're like, because realistically, what makes a legendary band in a certain genre?
Different.
When they write stuff that's not in that genre,
Yeah, for real.
like Devil Wears Prada, we're like, oh my god, they're legendary because they didn't write metalcore and metalcore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Number 7, this album was a big influence on me is when I was very young. I think this was the first metalcore album I ever owned, actually. Leveler, August Burns Red.
Okay.
I listened to this album a bunch of times to see if it made the cut, and it made the cut.
Choice.
This album, like Cutting the Ties, Pangea, like
This bitch don't know about I'm sorry. I had.
I remember
I get it,
a quick little story. Justin showed me Internal Canon when I was like 12 or 13.
Oh wow.
And it was the first breakdown I ever heard.
Oh, and you just.
I remember like listening to it, and I was like, "What was that sound?" It was like a breakdown. I was like, "Sure, I need more of this." Yeah, literally, more. But yeah, so I was like, this album was like the very first proper breakdowny album that I ever heard, and I'm just like, I need more of that. And then on that same vein, the very first album that I listened to that pretty much redefined the way that I saw music, because this was the first, like, I guess, shouty vocal, like, more structured metalcore stuff I ever listened to, was the Hope Division by Stick to Your Guns. I dick ride this album, and I say this album all the time, but it's just because it's that good. Like, anytime I reconsider, like, is this album really that good? I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, it's that good. It really is. Like, between, like, you know,
check yourself.
yeah, no, like What Comes Around, Where the Sun Never Sleeps, Amber, like, you know, it's just like this album, at least for me, like, the Hope Division is probably one of, if not the, like, perfect entry album into this genre.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because
I can see that.
we're just
If you
between
like
the riffs,
this, you're gonna like it all.
yeah, it's because between the riffs and the music, it's just like, in the lyrics, especially the lyrics, like, Jesse Barnett just has a way with words that not a whole lot of people are gifted with, you know, because he's been there, he's done that, he's about that life, like, he really does do what he says he's gonna do. You know what I mean? And then number 5, Acceptance Speech by Dance Gavin Dance. I was
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, it's the reason I had this up here is because this was the first album that got me out of my, like, clean singing sucks, breakdowns, and freaking camel pants and snapbacks and freaking Vans.
I thought you said camel pants, and I'm like, I get it.
Understandable. But no, because I was listening to, like, Suicide Silence on my chapel. Like, basically it was like all just deathcore.
Yeah.
Like, and, you know, generic deathcore at that.
Yeah.
So because I would fall in love with all the generic bands. You know, like I'd be like, okay, the greatest bands of all time: Chelsea Grin, Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, and then I would go to, like, every band that wanted to sound like them. Like, those band's amazing, that band's amazing, and, you know,
Then they weren't.
yeah. And then I found Dance Gavin Dance, and I'm like, maybe clean vocals don't suck. You know? I hear the jiggler, and I'm like,
maybe Killian's rocking my shit.
yeah. And then just this album was also an album that helped me get through some pretty hard times when I first heard it.
Turn
I think
off
it
the
was
lights.
Yeah. Turn off the lights.
BRB gonna cry.
Yeah. Death of the Robot.
Hey, stop.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe don't make me cry.
Yeah. Death of a Robot. Strawberry Switcher Part 3. Like,
God
the
damn it.
Jiggler. I like. There's not enough good things I can say about this album.
Isn't Jesus H. Macy on this too?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
That's the last song on the album.
That album, dude. I remember for the longest time that first that gave me and gives me chills every time I hear it. But, like, it would just activate a certain thing in my brain. Just like, like, every time I hear it, I just can't cope. You know what I mean?
God, such a good.
Number 4, no surprise, my second favorite band of all time, Vanna with Void.
Ah.
Damn it.
Yeah, this record.
Got
I remember
so
the
mad.
very first time I ever was exposed to them. I was with a friend of mine at Warped Tour, and we were seeing Attila, and
First mistake.
And so my friend was like, "Who's playing on this after Vanna?" I was like, after Attila, I was like, some band called Vanna. He's like, "Vanna's playing, we're staying." I'm like, okay. And they opened up with Toxic Pretender. And dude,
God damn it.
yeah,
That pop.
my eyes have seen no glory.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
And
We're listening to Van on the way home.
immediately, like, as soon as he started, I was like, oh, this is it.
Oh, that's how they opened?
They opened with Hux
Oh,
Pretender.
no.
Yeah. he walked out, like, literally, Davey walked out and was like, we're Vanna from Boston. My eyes have seen. I was like,
God.
oh, my God.
That's how they opened up the last show too.
Yeah, it is.
No, did they really?
Yeah.
At Chain.
I don't remember that.
Like, with the kick drum.
Oh, it
Oh,
was
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
off.
it was ridiculous.
So
dude.
hard.
Yeah, like that. I've never seen a bad Vanna show ever.
That was so fun.
I have two Vanna tattoos. I have this one. I have one on my leg. I know I'm gonna get more eventually, just because they mean that much to me, and I love this band with all of my, every fiber of my being loves this band.
Like every fucking fiber. God damn.
No, just every fiber of my being loves this album. It was a toss up between this, All Hell, and
I'm surprised you didn't do All Hell.
I was going
You
to,
were like-
but I was like, no. Void was the first album
Yeah.
that really like hooked me in.
Out of Vanna for you, I associate All Hell with you.
Yeah,
That's like I don't
it's because I was on the album for so
long time,
So
yeah.
I'm actually in the music video for Mutter, so
know.
subtle flex right there. Number 3, this one was again a toss-up between a couple of albums, but Balancing Survival and Happiness by Kublai Khan.
Nice. Good choice.
Understandable.
It was either like okay, do I choose Nomad or do
was
I
like,
choose
no.
Self-Dislike or
Yeah.
Absolute, or do I choose? I'm like, no, you know what? In my opinion, this is their heaviest record.
Okay.
Really?
Yes,
Mm.
because there's just something different about the grooves on this record that I'm just like, Christ in a pal. But there's something about this record where like the grooves that they had on this album were just so nasty, but also, in my opinion, this was like their most personal album. So that just Matt's lyrics, like, do you remember A Quarter of the Staircase, the spoken
Yeah.
word song,
Yeah.
where like when he was like, why am I an instrument of God that can never stay in tune?
Yeah.
I was
wow.
like, that changed my life. I was like,
yeah.
he-
He's like, can you say that?
yeah, I had an existential
You can't
crisis when he
say
said
that.
that, bro. He said, why am I an instrument of God that can never stay in tune? I'm like, bro, like,
That hit different.
what?
Yeah.
It hit different.
Yeah.
And then, like, ever since then, like, you know, Ghost Pains obviously is like my favorite
Dude.
song by them ever.
Yo, felt.
Yeah, seriously, because like, you know,
Shout out to single mothers.
shout out to single mothers and daddy issues.
Shout out to Fab Click.
Shout out
Fab
to
Click.
Shout out to Fab Click.
Whoa, it's
bringing
been
it
a minute
back.
since we said that. Shout out to
Shout
Fab
out to
Click.
Fab Click.
Holy
If you
fuck.
know, you know.
If you
don't,
don't,
fuck
you have a
you.
dad.
If you don't, what's it like?
Yeah, number 2. This one was a toss up for me. Same as Justin. Forever by Code Orange.
Yeah.
Nice.
You have to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I was gonna put I Am King, but I was like, no. Forever was what was the album that really like
Yeah.
made them blow up into where people like started paying attention.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
because I remember when they were playing the I Am King cycle, I saw them at Mayhem in 2014. There was nobody there for them. There was like 30 people in front of their stage. You know.
Yeah.
And they opened up with I Am King. They played Slow Burn. They played Mercy. They played like all the bangers, right?
Yeah.
Nobody cared.
Yeah.
Nobody cared. And then this album came out. I remember when I went to Union with you for the first time, and they opened up with Forever. So the whole show they were playing like super loud, like shade synth music, and the whole room was dark except for one light on the stage. But the whole rest of the room was pitch black, and there was one light on the stage. And then all of a sudden, all the lights, like people were talking, there's like room noise or whatever, and then all the lights go out and it just gets dead quiet. Just completely, you hear a pin drop. Because as soon as the lights went off, everybody just stopped talking
Everyone
completely.
knew. Yeah.
And then you just heard, when hands come in brother's pocket, I'll burn my gods down.
Yeah,
and I was
just-
like,
Mm.
da, 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 da.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
So hard. Such a hard ass.
The hardest. Some would say the
Yeah,
hardest.
exactly.
And then last but not least, no surprise, I already mentioned it, my favorite album ever by my favorite band ever that I will fight anybody on. If you talk smack about either one of these things, you can DM me for my number. It'll catch you outside. Diamond Eyes by Deftones.
He's like, I'll dox myself right now. I
I'll
swear to
dox
God.
myself right now. I live at. No,
No, you don't.
but yeah,
That's
so
our address.
God damn it.
3. Okay.
Hey,
dude.
I'm just kidding.
Literally hated here.
Every
This is the second
single
time. This is the second time.
This is the
I think
fourth
we already
time, homie.
mentioned
This is
what
the
city
fourth.
we live in. So
Ooh.
it's
Yeah.
like
I listened to the last episode. It was you who said that on the last episode. So fight me, homie.
Hey, yo, Justin, you're moving out.
dang.
Serge,
But,
you
you're
got a
still
spot.
paying. You're still paying
Yeah.
rent, but you're moving out.
But the first album I heard was White Pony, and I will admit that's their most adventurous record, and it's also their most critically acclaimed record. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I don't know for a fact. I think I might be talking out of my ass here.
Makes sense.
But it's,
Usually are.
Usually I am, yeah. But in my opinion, Diamond Eyes was just such a departure from what they were doing before, and it really, like, to me, I know that Deftones has a sound, but this to me was what really, like, made me realize what the Deftones sound was.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, totally.
Like between the way that, like, because Chino's singing has always been very consistent.
Yeah,
just like the way that Stefan's writing with, you know, Abe's drumming parts, with like just everything that like with like, the turntable stuff and the synth stuff, and like there's no skips on this album for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like 976 Evil, This Place Is Death, like title track obviously, Rocket Skates, Prince, you know, Sex Tape. Sex Tape is one of my favorite songs ever written.
Beauty School.
Beauty School. Oh, dude, like I cannot say enough good things about this record.
I'm going to get at some point Command Control tattooed on me.
CMND,
Yeah,
CNTRL. Dude, that would be so hard. I actually wanted to get the whole album.
Eyes,
like I want to go to like I want to go to like some like super like realist art like tattoo artist.
Get your back blasted.
And get the on the back of my calf, the whole owl on the back of my calf, because
They'll go hard.
I can't not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Deftones was the one band that I was like, I thought I understood music, and then I heard Deftones.
Got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
And
Like,
then you freaked it.
and then I freaked it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't understand how anybody can talk smack on Deftones. You know?
I get it. No, I took their like I understand your perspective.
Oh,
No,
I was
no,
like,
you were
dog.
saying- no.
I was like,
I think you're about to, just about to jump you right now.
No.
bro.
After I took their dive into their discography, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I get it. Like,
I'll
I'm
probably
late to the
just
party.
What's your
piss all you
favorite?
guys off
What's
right
your
now.
favorite?
Never listen to them.
No,
Fine.
that's
We understand.
Okay, good.
you're
Yeah.
going to.
You're-
on
yeah.
the way
You-
home.
You finna
It took me 6 years, but I got there.
show him. By the way,
6 years.
Koino Yokan almost topped
Shout
this.
out Yolanda,
Yeah.
my
Almost
guy.
topped it.
Shout out Yolanda.
Yeah, dude, my freaking autocorrect kept saying
that was me.
Koino. Oh, hit yours?
Yeah.
Was like Koino Yolanda, and I was like, who's Yolanda?
And I was like, you know what I'm talking about, bitch.
Yeah, bro. And he kept saying like Koino Yolanda, and so we just call it.
I just call it Yolanda
album.
now.
Yeah,
It's just Yolanda.
Yolanda.
It's such a good album.
Yeah.
This might be like the most Deftones album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they've ever
This
put
and Koino Yokan for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who? What?
This is the most
Yolanda.
Deftones album. That's
Yolanda.
Deftones.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. Of
Hey,
course. We got some time because we're going to Bops of the Week.
Dude, I haven't listened to
Ooh.
fucking anything. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
quick
Justin?
hitter. Oh,
Yeah, quick hitter.
Jeez,
Quick
jeez.
hitter?
Boom, 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 boom.
Ah.
What, do you open Spotify? What's
sorry,
that? That's crazy.
We
Too
got,
late.
We got 10 minutes to hit with that quick hitter, son.
All right. I've been listening to.
Big Sick. I like that a lot.
Mario Judah.
No, I have not been. Dude, stop talking about Mario Judah. I can't stand
Yo,
that guy.
I
the
am,
fuck
hey,
is Mario
hey,
Judah?
hey, I'm a fan, Justin. I'm a fan.
He will kill
I
you, I
don't-
swear to God.
Dude.
I wasn't even in frame, but who cares?
You know what?
Worth.
Good. I've actually been listening to like Lil Nas X.
I get
lately.
it.
Yeah.
I
He's
fuck with it.
so
Yeah.
good,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, like
I
Holiday.
want his album to come out that he was teasing on Twitter over the past fucking year.
Yeah.
All the songs that he's been putting out. I'm like, hey, like just put it out, you know? Just,
Yeah,
just release
hopefully
it.
soon. That'd be nice.
God damn.
Yeah, like Holiday, and I've been listening to the Indian version of Panini.
Yeah, I fucking hate
It
you.
goes
It's great.
so much harder than the
Hey,
original.
Panini.
It's so
Bro,
good.
Stop.
I've also been listening to Breakdown of Sanity since you
Yeah.
Yes.
brought them up again. I've been listening to
Yes.
Mirrors and also Chevelle. Wonder what's next. That
I got into Chevelle too,
great
so
album.
thank you for that.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
DB?
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh,
I've been listening. I'm fucking.
Ah,
I listen to a lot of the new album from Youngblood, Weird. I cannot get enough of it. I fucking love all of yeah, it's just a great album.
Mhm.
Weird is. I had like a moment after work one day where I was like really, really tired. It was on a Friday. I was like, fuck this. I'm tired. I want to go home. I hate it here. And I played Weird, and just something about the song, the sun was like in my face, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
you're good. Like,
yeah.
this is fine. You're gonna be okay. And I was just
Mhm.
like, ever since then, I'm like, fucking blasting it. Saturday Night Wrist by Deftones, because
Great album. Fantastic.
shout out
album.
my girl.
Good.
And then
That's your favorite record, right?
hers, yeah,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I get it.
And then Nosebleed EP by Say We Can Fly. Just some guy I found off of the
Super
internet.
emo stuff, yeah.
Some guy.
Super sad. Felt. Morbid Mind found that off of TikTok, just some guy who wrote a single, super good, just acoustic white boy music. I get it.
Understandable.
Yeah. What is this? It was good until it wasn't by Kalani.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking amazing.
That's a great record.
Yeah, Nikki's been showing me.
I'm surprised you like that.
I love it. I thought it was
Really?
awesome. Yeah, Nikki showed me a couple of songs, and I was like,
yeah,
let me.
Nikki sent me Kehlani
Mhm.
originally, and I was like,
Yeah, and I was like, because she played, what was the fuck, Can I or something like that?
yeah.
And I was like, this is cool. And then I was like, just send me the album. Like, let me listen to it because I haven't been listening to podcasts.
I was
I've
the
been
same
listening
way,
to,
yeah.
to music. I was like, fuck it, I got time, and I just
Yeah.
played the whole album. And I was like, oh fuck, I love all of this. I was
Well,
like,
I want
oh
to get you
shit.
into While We Wait by Kalani.
Yeah, I'm
Album
down.
came out last year. It's so
Is it
fun.
good?
That's
the
one of
that's
that's
the one
my favorite one
That's
for
the
her.
first one I heard.
Oh,
by
yeah?
her first. Yeah.
Same.
Didn't even
It's
know she had
so
others.
good.
Didn't. Yeah, that and then just like a little bit of Halsey, a little bit of Lana, just kind of just whatever.
I love Lana. So
Yeah, like a lot of God, what is it? Like video games.
Music is so good, dude.
I Walk the Line.
By the way, Born to Die almost made that list.
Oh yeah.
Born to Die was
Super
this
fuzzy.
close to
I get
making
it.
that list.
Blue Jeans.
Born to Die by Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's one of my favorite albums ever written ever.
Yeah.
I just
Wow.
couldn't find a spot on that list for it,
Yeah.
but like I love that album more than most.
I think more than
So,
myself. I'm like,
more than
me too.
myself.
Crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Gabe.
I got a Summer Walker, like another Kalani, like Janae Aiko type of vibe music.
Yeah.
Like really good, really chill. She just came out with a holiday album, which is fucking Ghetto Christmas and what was the one? 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh
It
yeah.
was so
Well,
good. I hate that it was
Bro,
so good. I
it's
hate
so
that it was
good.
good.
Did you say Brismas?
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
12 Days of
Yes.
Christmas.
Christmas, my guy. Gabe was like,
Bruh.
Gabe was like, "Do you want to listen to this Christmas
Yeah.
album?" And I was like,
Bruh.
"Okay." And he played
Hey.
like Santa Baby. And I'm like, "Yo, why is this so
Dude,
good?"
she can sing.
She can sing so
Fucking
well.
Feliz Navidad with
Uh-huh.
it has black in it.
Uh-huh.
It's fucking
Thank you
so
for
good.
pronouncing his name finally.
That was a first on the podcast.
It took a lot of time and effort.
Fucking
Yeah,
sick
that
black.
and then I don't know why, but out of like no context, nowhere, you said the name Sublime, and I was like,
'cause I
I
was
was
thinking
Sublime.
about Lana Del Rey. That's why. Because
I've
you covered
just
doing time.
like just Summer Walker and Sublime, just for no reason. I
My
just heard you
man.
say Sublime, and I was like, I haven't heard it. Like I went to work with Garrick, and I was like, he left. He came back, and I was playing Santeria, and he was like, oh, so we're doing this.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, "Oh, we're."
I love that song.
Gabe was like, "I'm gonna vibe this week."
Yeah. Doing Time's my favorite song by them ever.
Mhm.
Yeah. So when Lana covered it, I was like, yes.
That's about it for me.
Sick.
Yeah.
I've been listening to the Deftones remix album, The White Pony
Is it good?
or Black Stallion. It's very good.
Mm.
I was very surprised.
I
And
heard
then,
Robert Smith's remix.
Great.
of
Ja
Teenage
Rule.
Really
I
good.
think
I
that
literally thought he was gonna say Ja Rule. I
I
was
think
like,
that
what?
Mike Shinoda killed that though, man.
Oh, yeah.
His remix
You
for
gotta send-
Passenger,
Yeah, you gotta send me
So
that.
good.
I need to listen to
It's
that.
really
I
good.
forgot Mike was on that album.
The Ground Below, Run the Jewels, and
Mm.
Royal Blood.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
And
Really
then
good song.
I found this song on the radio. That I'm not usually like a big radio guy, but there's this singer named Tate McRae, and she had a song called "You Broke Me First." It's super like sad boy, but I'm like, yo, this smacks. And then like hella Slipknot for no reason, just because I got back into them because
Hey,
I heard
2000s be hitting different.
I heard Vendetta off All Hope Is Gone. I'm like, this is just too good.
Yeah.
I listened to them on the way to your house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was like just jamming out to Slipknot. And then the King of the Sing album, shouts out Lil Brows, shouts out the Cats crew. Chevelle, Because of You. So yeah, Chevelle, Wonder What's Next in Sci-Fi
You heard it here
Crimes.
first. Get your hands in frame. Okay.
Just
There you
fucking all of it. Yeah. Block his big ass forehead.
Yeah, but Sci-Fi Crimes and Wonder What's Next.
Yeah.
Great
Sci-Fi Crimes
record.
is so good. Letter from a Thief,
So good, dude.
bro.
So good.
Such a good song.
And then Queen of the Freaks, Aviva dropped a new song. If you don't know who Aviva is, you slip in. Go check out Aviva. She's fantastic. And then Every Time I Die dropped 2 new songs.
Fuck.
Oh, they're so good.
Text me those. Text
Yeah.
me those. I gotta,
They're very, very
text me
good.
those. I gotta listen to them. I'm just gonna.
And
fucking
then
add it
Trove, which is Davey Muse from Vanna's new
Mhm.
band, dropped 2 new songs. And one's called Becoming Memories. The other one is called Nightmare Enemy. Both absolute bangers. I'm still on Therefore I Am by Billie Eilish, and I'm still on Weird by Youngblood.
What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Shall we?
Shall we
Shall we
wrap it
wrap
up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
All right,
thanks.
all right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can
And
follow
watching.
us. And watching, finally,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I'm used to looking at my microphone. I can actually look at the camera now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow us on TikTok at SDM Podcast.
You-
Oh.
Now fight.
The Spider-Man meme. You can find us on Instagram, Strawberry Death Machine, all one word.
We got a YouTube channel, Strawberry Death Machine. Check out all of our videos.
That's everything.
That's everything.
Nice.
Hey,
Gabe's
you're
just
listening to the podcast.
Yeah, so hey,
Forehead.
so whenever you guys are watching this is the end of 2020, so stay safe, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you for another great season. We'll be back sometime in the beginning or middle of January with a new season. Gonna have new guests, a new setup. Maybe we'll do this again. We don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, we'll figure it out. So we'll keep you guys up to date with all the stuff that's going on. So
See you then.
thank you guys
Get
so
your
much.
hand out of my goddamn frame.
You're nice fucking frame too.
Just fucking
Deuces.
bye.
Peace.
Bye.